Hey guys, this is Raahul Jatin and I am here with Savaal magazine for their Savaal At Home session.
Savaal.
So Papa will usually tell me things that I can do to become a better artist, and when it comes to establishing my own style, I think for me or any other artist, it just happens organically as you keep going through your musical journey. You will discover sounds and styles of singing and composing that you enjoy, that are very much in your sort of comfort zone, and over time that is what you will become known for. So it is not something that I sort of consciously think about, okay, I have to establish some sort of style. I just try to make songs that I'm passionate about, that I would want to listen to, and as I said, I think over time it all sort of streamlines into something that is very much you, and your vibe and your style. So I think it happens organically, and as I said, I just try to make a song which I would want to listen to and I would enjoy. The creative process for every song, I mean, it just depends. Sometimes you may come up with a song very quickly, sometimes it may take a while, sometimes you may have an idea of the sort of song you want to make, and you may come up with something completely different, but yet it might be very nice and very cool in its own way. So it just depends. It's a creative thing. There's no step-by-step process. The only rules I have is keep working towards it until you are convinced, and don't settle until you 100% don't feel that this is something very special and this is something very cool. So it just depends. There's no step-by-step process. At some point it just all comes together as you keep working on it. So Shannon sir and his entire family had come home for dinner. Shannon and I started talking, and I said, come over to the home studio. I made her hear some songs. Chan Mere had already made that song. I really liked it, she really liked it, so we said we'll collaborate on it. And when it comes to the 90s nostalgia, I hadn't really intended to make a 90s nostalgia type of a vibe. I think my dad has done so much work in the 90s, I inevitably get associated with the music of that time. But as I said in the first question, the goal for me is always make a song that's nice, that's something that I'm passionate about, and Chan Mere was that. So I'm glad people liked it, and that is how, that's the story of the collaboration and how the song came about. I think social media is very important for an emerging artist. I think it's a very good tool to build an audience, connect with an audience, build your fan base. I feel very fortunate. I have a good audience of people that enjoy listening to my work, enjoy listening to me sing. How do I leverage it? I don't do anything out of the ordinary. Put covers, post pictures, release a new song every now and then on your social media to keep people engaged and give them what they want. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. I don't really think about it that way. I think every person is different in their own way. Every person has a different voice, every person has a different thought process, and it shows in your work. As long as you're not full-fledged copying another singer, I think your individuality will come out naturally, and it's not something that I intentionally think about. I think over time you discover, as I said, you discover your sounds. I think you discover a style that you become known for. And I think it's just a natural process that happens as you keep going through your musical journey. And every person, as I said, is different. That individuality will always be there unless you are intentionally copying someone. I don't really think about it that way. I think every person is different in their own way. Every person has a different voice, every person has a different thought process, and it shows in your work. As long as you're not full-fledged copying another singer, I think your individuality will come out naturally, and it's not something that I intentionally think about. I think over time you discover, as I said, you discover your sounds. I think you discover a style that you become known for, And I think it's just a natural process that happens as you keep going through your musical journey. And every person, as I said, is different. That individuality will always be there unless you are intentionally copying someone. I think most artists may have similar problems as I do. It's difficult sometimes to find people that can do a very good job in the different departments of a song, whether it's lyrics, whether it's music production. So I think the best thing to do is get to a point where you can just do all of that stuff yourself. So you're not dependent on someone. I think that's the best solution, and that's what I try to do. So yeah, that is one problem that I would probably stress. The best solution for is to get to the point where you are not dependent on anybody. You can just do your stuff yourself. It just depends on the song. If it's a happy song, I'd want the listener to feel happy. If it's a sad song, I'd want the listener to feel sad. How I want them to connect, it's important to me that people connect with the song. How they connect is irrelevant. It depends on the feel of the song. But the song has to be good enough where it affects someone emotionally. If it's not good enough, it doesn't matter. No one's going to connect with it. So, for example, if it's a happy song and it's done very well, somebody will connect with it with something that makes them happy in their life. If it's a sad song, they'll relate to the song in a way with something that makes them sad. So that's pretty much it. It has to be good enough where someone connects with it.